So I know I've done at least one other video on dash cams. I just wanted to show again just how easy they are. I got this one on Amazon Black Friday, or no, it was Amazon Prime Day or something for a deal. I haven't even opened it up yet. I also purchased a hardwire kit. I'll show you why in a moment, but I wanted to, all I did was take the plastic off this. Wanted to show you this is a 4-camera system. Right, it's got 4 channels, one forward facing, then there's 2 that you can kind of angle. I think I'm gonna play around with that. I might make one go out one window, one go out the other window, and then there's a rear facing camera that you can put in the back. This is a 2002 Nissan Sentra, so it's a hatchback, so or a standard trunk, so I don't know how that's all going to work out. Let's see how easy this is. In the box, you've got what you normally have is camera in one place, and then you've got all your wiring in another. Okay, so this thing looks like it's all right. Yeah, the side cameras do go like 180 degrees, right, either which way, and then the central front forward-facing camera goes forward. Before I start, so that I don't forget, I'm going to look. Those are all the buttons right underneath. I'm going to peel the plastic off the lens. Something that I've forgotten to do in the past, and I wonder why my videos come out so terribly. Take these 3 off. For some reason, they put lights around these for night vision. I have no idea what those actually do or what they're for. Someone could probably explain that. So that's this. It's ready to go. There's no... Oh, there's plastic on the screen. Nice and new. And put that aside. There is a lot of cabling that goes with it. So this is the rear-facing camera. It's got a cable that you can use and snake all the way up the front, and it also has a wire here for your reverse lights, so that when you hit the reverse light, that you can turn the sensor, tell the system that the camera goes on, it should be turned on. There is a power adapter. This power adapter I'm actually going to change with the with this kit, so that instead of having a wire that goes down to the AC, which is what this would be, there'll actually be you know, a wire tucked up and around. We've got something on here. It's supposed to look like it. I think they make these look like they've got some sort of GPS in them. I don't think they do, but I don't know. It was $109, so you know, you get what you get for $109. I don't think it's got GPS in it. Some sort of adapter for hooking up the camera to your PC. It's supposed to come with a card. Oh, it did. Came with a micro SD card, 64 gig. Oh, they brought it. They actually gave a tool. So this is to get up and underneath all of your trim pieces, so you can fish the wire through. So what I'm going to do first is just kind of try to figure out where the camera is going to live. Okay, so I'm looking at this. This is the top. I've got this connection right here for the suction cup. There's a micro SD card opening right there. Try not to lose this. Usually they tell you which way they go in, but let's see. I'm probably not going to keep this micro SD card in here, but all right, there we go. It's sat in place. Probably go and get a better one. I've got where I live, we've got Micro Center. I don't know if you have one around you. They're really good for storage cards. Really inexpensive. They usually send out coupons for free ones. So the suction cup will go somewhere around here, and then I kind of want to hide it a little bit behind the mirror so that it's like not fully blocking not fully blocking my vision. However, I do want to be able to see a little bit of it for the reverse camera capabilities. Yes, I know, gross. Lick it together, but and then I'm going to point these kind of outwards a little bit. And if that bothers me or is in my way, I could pretty much, it's pretty easy to move around. This one also comes with a kit to mount it on the dash if you want to use, double stick tape and mount it on the dash. There's directions in here that you might need. There's some sort of thing that you can put on the windshield to, I don't know if these are polarizing lenses or something. I don't know. I'm not going to use this. I'll just see how the video comes out the way it is. If it's bad, maybe I'll look at it. And then there's these cool little stick-on wire clips, which I will use. And then there's a user guide, which, oh look, it's got an app. Probably steals all your personal data, but we'll see what happens with that. It does have an app. I wonder if that might be like a little Bluetooth thing. This thing right here. All right, start with the camera, the rear-facing camera. Actually, you know what I did start with? Let me try, even though I'm not going to use this, let me try plugging this thing in and turning it on, making sure that it actually comes up and actually powers on, so I don't have to return it to Amazon. Let's see here. Ooh, it's kind of crunchy putting that in. That was a little weird. All right. I forget if this lighter is always powered or not. Oh man, this is a it's not. Let me turn the key on. There it goes. Nope, there it doesn't. There. No, kind of power. Wow, this adapter is pretty terrible. All right, it's showing power at the adapter. There it goes. It's coming up now. Let's see what it does. Format the SD card. Yes. Why am I thinking that this has actually got... yeah, so the buttons are underneath here, right? SD card format is processing. Okay, so then I could see my little side mirrors, right? So you can actually have them taking video of you and your passengers and your camera in the back. I don't know how well that's going to come out. Or in my case, I'm actually going to just kind of shoot them out the side windows. That's pretty good. Lock this down. Really got to lock that down. There we go. All right, so then the next thing to go with this would be the rear-facing camera. Let's see if I just plug it in, if it'll recognize it. Oh, yeah. Let me try to boot it back up again. Man, this power adapter that comes with it is, I mean, this is an older car. Let's see, I think the power adapter's pretty good. Huh. Not seeing the fourth camera. Let's see here. Huh. Probably have to go through and configure it for the fourth. I don't know. Oh, I just took a picture. How about that? Oh, lock file successful. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Split screen. Forward only. Okay. Yeah, this camera's not powering up. So let me see if it, really hope it doesn't need power in order for it to run. I hope that this thing feeds the power. Let's see. It's got a 5-pin connector. And it probably needs power. That stinks. Alright, easy enough though. You could run power. Oh, you know what? It probably doesn't turn on unless it sees power, so that for when you're hitting reverse. Okay, that makes sense, but I really don't want that. I want something that actually is going to videotape the stuff behind me as well. Let's see how this all looks with the... Alright, that looks good. Alright, so the next thing to do is to take this, unspool everything. There we go. Since I'm messing around with it, I'm going to unplug it. Actually, let me take the power adapter out too. There we go. And I will take this cable, which goes to the rear camera, and I will fish it through everything. And kind of fling it in the back and set that rear camera up. So with those, I'm just basically going to use this little plastic tool to tuck it up underneath. Ah, okay. Wow, this is a little bit older, a little bit brittle, so I'm just gonna take my time with that, and I'm gonna fish it all the way through and into the back. That'll bring you into the back, and we'll figure out where I'm gonna mount this camera. I might have to get power to it because I might have to figure out, you know, which way's up, which way's down. So otherwise, it's gonna be kind of interesting going in reverse and looking at everything flipped the wrong way around. So I was able to get that wire fully fished into the back. I didn't think that 10 minutes of me fighting with plastic in the car would make a good video. So I've got the cabling in the back now. I'm going to put the camera somewhere on the back window, and I've got the red power line or red reverse. Well, I don't know if that's for power or for reverse. I might actually have to read the manual. But I've got that actually going towards the trunk. Either way, it's going to get power from the trunk. The next thing I want to do is figure out which cable I'm going to use for the fuse block power, and start fishing that wire around and getting it in place. Let me show you which one what that is and what that looks like, and I'll give you an idea of how that all works out. Okay, to figure out which hardwired setup we're going to need, well, actually, we just have to check it against the power cable. Let's see here. I think this is I don't know if that's USB-C. Yeah, that looks like a USB-C. So, This one also comes with like a little plastic tool, a user's manual. And let's see, it has oh, this is for yeah, this is for permanent power, like permanent power. Like if you want it always to be powered, for it to turn itself off. I believe this will turn itself off. Input voltage, output, GPS, dash cam, hardwire kit. Nope, it doesn't say that it turns itself off on the power supply. So for this one, let's see. Is that the right one that I want? Yep, that's what I want. So perfect. what I can do with this is take this and connect it, and then I'm going to actually tuck it under here, go around here and go down. My fuse block is actually down underneath the underneath the driver's side, under like by your left leg is going left side, driver's side. So I will start setting that up, and then there are different adapter types depending on your fuse blade type that you're using. That tasted awful. Probably shouldn't have done it. So I believe it's going to be this one. And what this does is it actually has, this will actually go into your fuse block, right? So this goes into the fuse block and comes out, and it's got two fuses, spaces for two fuses on it. One fuse will be the existing fuse that the fuse block is made for. The outer one, usually it's the outer one because you see where the cable connects. So this top one here will go and, you know, that'll create the connection. The bottom one will actually, you'll put another fuse in and that'll create the connection for power coming out and going up to your device. So just gotta double check. They give you all the different sizes of the more modern fuse block types. Well, that's the old big ones. They don't have the, I guess they figure if you're going to be using tubular fuses, then you're probably hardwiring that in. So let's see here again. Well, that actually went in a lot nicer than the other one did. And I'll go through with my, this is plenty of cable to go around and down, actually around, outside, and down, up and around. I'll get those all set up, and I'm also gonna have to find a ground too. That makes sense. Oh, what's nice is you don't have to look. They're bullet connections. So all you have to do is push them in and they're done. And then push those into each other. Probably, I don't know if these are heat shrink or not, but I probably won't, just in case. Okay, I really was trying to do this without taking this plastic cover off, but it comes off with just two screws. There's one here and one on the other side. And then I pulled these two clips out. I did find that this is the closest thing to what is in there. It looks like there are cables there and there, so plug that in, which then covers that up. And let's see. It was really hard to do one-handed, sorry about that. Okay, so that is plugged in there, grounded there, right? And we're in the fuse block, and it comes on. Problem is, that comes on without me actually, without me turning the vehicle on, which is bad, which means that's hot all the time. So now I'm gonna have to find something on this fuse panel that I can tap into. What's that? Oh, it's a 5. The one that they gave me is a 5. So I'll probably check to see what this one is up here, and maybe I will pull that and plug back in. Let me see what I'm going to be disconnecting first. I have no idea. Looks like the left is AC blower, the right is blank. There's no fuse puller in this block, or is there? Yeah, I think there is actually a fuse puller. I think that thing is it. This is 2002. It's a 22-year-old car, so I'll just take the nice little fuse puller that they gave me here, pull this one out, see what happens when I plug in here. I'm not pushing it all the way in, I just want to make contact with the... Oh, is there anything in there, or is that a... That might have been a blank. Yep, that was a blank. Fantastic. Because that's just a spare. should have suspected that was a spare. There's a stoplight. Electronic parts. Battery to electronic parts. I don't know what they mean by electronic parts. So blower, starter signal, heated mirror, which I don't have. Those are ignition to heated mirrors. Front power socket. That would actually be a good one. Woofer, which it actually does have. O2 sensors, meter, airbag, electronic. Oh yeah, don't pull the airbag. Fuel injector. Alright, I'm going to pull the stop. No, because the stoplights always have power. Dummy. Let's think about this. Let's try ignition, heated mirrors. 10 amps each. Do I think I can get up in there? How about the AC blower? Let's go all the way upper left. So 15 amp. Everything's going to be all reset in the car. So, sorry again about this. Let's see. So I'm going to put one in here, one in there. And this will go right up here. This will go right up here. How about facing that way? That might be better. Goodness, this thing is not happy with me. That one was not a blank too, was it? Let's see. Oops. I don't think that was a blank. I don't know, AC blower seems to be working fine. And that was not the right one to use then, I guess. Let's see what else I could use. I'm going to pause for just 1 minute, come right back and try to figure this out, bring you back, show you where I'm going to end up with this. Okay, so they fooled me. That second one was actually the AC blower. So looks like they've got a blank, then an AC blower, a blank, then an AC blower. So in the second one, and the car's off. That is off. Let's turn the ignition just to on. I believe. Yep, there it goes. And it's booting up. So next I will get this all plugged back in. I'll get the dash set up all back together, and then I'll go in the trunk and figure out where we're looking at a reverse wire. Okay, so I'll bring you back into the trunk next. Okay, sorry it's a little loud, a little windy out right now. So I fished this through the trunk. See how dirty my window is? It's terrible. And actually used a multimeter to figure out which one of these is the reverse light. It actually turns out to be the red wire with the blue stripe right there. So what I'll do next is I will take a knife, I'll slice this wire open, splice my wire into it, and tape it all up. And then I'll push all this fabric back in place and I'll be done with everything in the trunk. And then we can try to hook up this camera and see what it looks like. Car, kind of hard to see, but we are plugged in. And I have the camera set with the little clip on the bottom. And let's see if that's the right way up or the wrong way up. Okay, so I have the camera facing in towards me, so it's coming this way. I'm going to turn, or well, not on, but I'll turn on to accessory mode. This will come up. Should I need to turn? I don't have to turn it all the way in. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Let's see. Oh, no Wi-Fi. Okay, I know no Wi-Fi. Or no, so I put the car in reverse. Nope, that's neutral. Put the car in reverse. Reverse camera coming up. I see nothing. That's bad. No, it's getting power. I should see the back of the seat. It's right back there. Let's try different modes. Now let's lock file. That's this camera. Oops. That's the right camera. That's the split. Click OK. It's OK. OK records and doesn't record. Let's see. That takes a picture. That powers it off and powers it back on. Ah, fantastic. Rear camera's not working. There. Nope. Oh, maybe that wasn't plugged in all the way. Hey, rear camera's working. I'm in reverse mode. Let's try it in park mode. Huh. Cool. So this just wasn't plugged in all the way. Let's see. I gotta change the camera. Should be this one. Nope. Oop. There we go. I am obviously upside down. I don't know if that comes out easily, but the camera's got to go the other way around. See, because my hand goes from the bottom to the top, but on the video it's going from the top to the bottom. But what's cool is if I put the car in reverse, all of a sudden I got a reverse camera. So neat. All right, cool. Let me put the camera the other way around. We'll put it in place, and then we'll see how well this all works together. Okay, I really got you zoomed in on the camera now, so we can see. Turn the ignition into the on position. Just turn the car on. This should boot up. There it goes. And we should have all 4 cameras right there. I've got the mirror up. Wow, my back window is really dirty. However, I've got all 4 sides. I can adjust these. I can point them forward. I can point them backwards. I can look at myself if I want to. However you want to do it. I kind of like these 4 camera systems. They're kind of neat. There'll be some tweaking with this. I'm trying to get the camera just right. What is nice is that camera was powered the whole time. The only issue was I did not have it plugged all the way in on the top of this. So that little reverse light there, when I click on it, it shows me what's behind me, which is, complements my regular rear view mirror. So I've got a little something there. I mean, technically it shows you, where your margins are and everything, right? If I put it in drive or anything else, it goes back to a 4 camera split. And you could change this on this particular one. Right, I could say, oh, well, I just want left, right, back, and then I wonder if this is, yeah, when I go in reverse, it does the reverse. That is a dirty, dirty mirror. Wow. You can see the edge here because it's all the way on the left side, that side of the back of the back window. And yes, the road does pitch like that, so that is right. Not quite that much though, so I'm a little bit angled. If I put it in park, back to 3, so I can leave it as 3 like that. I can leave it as 1. Oops. Leave it as 1. And then if I leave it as 1, I can throw it in reverse and see right behind me. I'll probably leave it as 1. One thing I would recommend, any dash cam. Once you install it, drive around for a little bit. Give it a few drives around the block or whatever. Then pull the SD card, make sure it's recording good quality pictures. See what the pictures look like, see if they line up properly. Because if they don't, what's the point of the dash cam? If the dash cam is pointed down at, at your windshield wipers and you can't see anything in front of you, it's not going to help you if, God forbid, somebody pulls into your lane and hits you. It's not going to do its job. So make sure that you pull that SD card, micro SD card in this case, and check it. check it on your laptop or whatever. If you get an adapter for your phone, check it on your phone. Make sure the videos look good. Make sure you can pull videos off of it. And you should do that once in a while. Try to set yourself up to check that out once in a while. And also, it's not a bad idea to format these cards occasionally. Let the little computer inside of here do its work, and let it reformat the SD card. I'm probably going to throw a better SD card in with a little bit more capacity. You don't want to, of course, check to see what your capacity is for yours. I think if I connected this with the other power adapter, I would have been able to get time and date on this. Though it does look like, nope, I don't know where it's pulling the time and date from. But it got it. Huh, it's odd. So, you know, it's probably listening to everything we say and beaming it back to some other country, and, you know, gathering all your data. But on the other hand, it's protecting you in case of an accident. So I also find that when I have a dash cam in, I tend to drive a little more cautiously, which is a really good thing for me. Highly recommended. Definitely get a dash cam. Can't say it enough times. I don't know why they're not standard equipment in every new vehicle. They're not yet. I mean, they have cameras for everything else. Why not just put something in there that just records out of those cameras at all times? Throw a little SD card or a micro or a USB card, USB stick in there, and just record them at all times. That way you don't ever have to worry. If there is an accident, boom, it's already on tape. And sorry, already on video, showing my age there. So hopefully this helps you out. You can go and do it yourself. You can do look, there's a quasi-professional install. You really can't see much wiring except for the two that are coming down here to this, and the little wire peeking out in the back for the rear camera. Otherwise, everything else is pretty well hidden, I think. And there's a fuse in place and everything, so it's, you know, it's all, you know, in nice and neatly. In fact, if you look in the with these little adapters. Actually, I'll save all these extra ones too. What's really nice about this is you're not actually taking up another spot. You're not splicing in somewhere. If you ever need to take this out, you could just literally pop this out, take the old fuse out, put it back where it's supposed to go, and you know, unwire everything. It's that simple. So not much cutting, or not much rewiring, just the wiring in the back for the rear camera. Thank you again for watching. Please like and subscribe. Try to make more and more videos. Hopefully this one's good and you enjoyed it. And thank you. Thank you again for watching.